I mean, are you serious? Are you serious? Okay, guys. Wow. Hey, guys, check out the facelift at the Paul Begley Prophecy website, paulbegleyprophecy.com. Check out paulbegleyprophecy.com. It's got a brand new facelift, and it's about 90% ready to go. They're still connecting all the little dots that's left to go here, tweaking it. But check it out. Just check out the freshness of it. And I think before the day is over, everything will work on it. So it's really beautiful how it's come together. So check that out. It's a brand new facelift. Okay, and pretty soon we're going to be doing exclusive content on there as well on our website. Okay. Again, I'm tired of the censorship. I'm tired of it. Oh, by the way, the world is a dangerous place. And I'm going to tell you all about that in a minute. First of all, noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. And you know, when you start talking about the crazy world we're living in, you do have to think about what in the world, we're to occupy till the Lord comes. We're not to lay down and just give up and all that. That's been these doomsday cults. That's what they do. The church is not a doomsday cult. The church understands that the Lord's coming back, but we're not doomsday cults. Okay. We occupy, we take ground, we invest, we move forward, we bring in the harvest, and we do everything. We follow the laws of God right up to the coming of Jesus Christ. So I'll tell you about that. But anyway, go to noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Now, not everyone's interested in precious metals, IRAs, or 401k. Okay, some people are just happily putting their life savings in the stock market. I wouldn't. Some people are launching themselves into property investments. And some people like the idea of cryptocurrencies and leveraged investments. But here's what I'm going to say. What could possibly go wrong with this crazy world we're in? I mean, look at the supply chains, the inflation, the hyperinflation, the unemployment climbing. It's insane. And I don't even get started with the $25 trillion that the United States is in debt. So look, you might want to pick up the phone today and call Colin Plume at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. And let him help you set up a gold or silver IRA. If you do, he'll give you this beautiful 5 ounces of pure silver coin called America the Beautiful. He'll give it to you. It's pure silver, 5 ounces. Pick up the phone today. That's at noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. I should put my microphone up here where you guys can hear me better, okay? All right. Now, here's what's going on. I think it's a very, very, it's crazy what's happening right now, guys. Everybody calm down and get coffee. But the world is a really dangerous, dangerous, dangerous place. Where's all the nukes? Okay. Well, let me tell you where they're all at. These are estimated totals, but are pretty close. The United States of America and Russia have 90% of all the nukes in the world. The United States has 5,550 nukes that we know about. Russia has 6,255 nukes that we know about. Now, the United Kingdom has 225 nukes. France has 290 nukes. Israel has 90 nukes. Pakistan has 165 nukes. India has 156 nukes. China only has 350 nukes. And North Korea has somewhere between 40 and 50 nukes because they get them from China. Now, and Russia. Now, what does this all mean? Well, what it means is, notice here, China is not going to rely on nuclear power to take over the world. because basically it's just, if you get into a nuclear war, then it's over. Okay, there's nothing worth keeping. So this deterrent is powerful, maybe for the nations I just named over some of the South American nations, or the African nations, or Australia, or parts of places like that where you could threaten people. But overall, it's a disaster if you think about people fighting with each other. What China's decided to do is say, okay, we got 390 nukes or 350 nukes. They have 350 nukes, but they would rather take the world over by using economics and by using spying, intellectual property, by changing the supply chains, by having the 4 largest banks in the world. I mean, really, and having large, you have to understand, China is taking over culturally by using Marxist, communist mentality. And so their whole plot is to re-educate the Americans into believe, especially our young people, into believing into socialism and communism. And these global elitists are helping them do it. Some of these professors and some of our most of our universities are brainwashing our children into believing that somehow socialism is the right way to go, and they make them feel guilty about being prosperous, or they kill the entrepreneur spirit in them. It's insane, really, when you think about it. But let me give you a good something to think about now. Now, also, while all this is going on, we know that there's the G20 summit just took place, and then now the COP26, and this is where world leaders are getting together and they're talking about global alliance. I call it the Beast Kingdom. I can't say what else because I get censored. But let me read to you an article here that just came out, which I think is very important we read. And that is what's happening with, where did it go? Where did this article go? Give me 1 second, everybody. Where did it go? That's crazy. All right, 1 second, everybody. It's Paul Begley Technology again. Well, oh, here it is. President Biden is going to meet with Erdogan, president of Turkey. Now, President Joe Biden wants to smooth out tensions between the United States and Turkey and to prevent the NATO ally from further defense purchases from Russia. If he throws his support behind the acquisition of 40 brand new F-16 fighter jets and about 80 modernization kits for some of the existing planes that Turkey has, at an expected meeting on the sidelines of the G20 summit in Rome, and that meeting did take place. They discussed the fact that Turkey was kicked out of the F-35 fighter jet program by President Trump. Trump said, no, I'm not letting you have the best airplane in the world, which is the F-35s, because you're buying the S-400 air defense system from Russia. And you're not supposed to buy anything from Russia because you're part of NATO. So Trump calls Erdogan out and says, so I'm canceling your contract to buy F-35 fighter jets from the United States. Now, Turkish President Erdogan is expected to ask President Joe Biden for a $1.4 billion credit toward a $6 billion renovation of Turkey's aging air force. The deal would improve the U.S. relationship with the Black Sea NATO ally, which have been strained since the Trump administration canceled the F-35 contract and sanctioned Turkey's defense industry. And Congress blocked the transfer of 6 brand new F-35 fighter jets that were ready to go. Now, Turkey had originally hoped to purchase 100 of these F-35s, but Trump killed the deal. The deal is positive if it goes through ultimately, said some of the other people that are now involved with the Turkish resurgence of their military. But there's no way they're going to get the F-35 because the F-35s are now being sold to our other allies like Israel, United Kingdom, Australia, the Canadians, New Zealand, even France. We're selling them to our closest allies. And even though Turkey, you're supposed to be an ally, you're always playing with the other side. You're so far down the list, you're not going to get one. If you want your Air Force to be better, you can buy some F-16s. And so that's what Biden's going to do. He's going to sell them some F-16s and help upgrade some of their older planes and give them a $1.4 billion credit because Trump canceled out on them. So basically, they're going to get a few airplanes for free, basically. But they're still not going to get the F-35s. So what you're seeing here now is, again, when the president of the United States, when Donald Trump was in charge of this nation and this world, basically the most powerful man in the world, he was setting up in his 4 years in the White House, he was building alliances with the strategically the right alliances, the people you could trust, but he was pushing back these guys who are hypocrites that you can't trust, like Turkey and others. He was giving them the stiff arm, okay? And because he called them out. He said, look, we got deals and you guys are breaking the deals. And who's letting them go around it and not say nothing? And a lot of them were members of U.S. Congress that got called out again. So this is what happens when people don't follow the rules. And then the world becomes a more dangerous place. So which is more dangerous? The 9,600 nuclear bombs that are on the earth, controlled mostly by U.S. and Russia. Let me ask a question. If the United States and Russia control 90% of the nukes in the world, shouldn't we be sitting at the table talking to each other? I mean, the smartest move in the world would be to build relationship with Russia. I'm not saying trust them and turn everything, wide open with each other, but I'm saying at least understand the culture of Russia and Russia understand the culture of America. And let's agree to disagree on certain concepts and points. But I'm not, America don't interfere with Russia's business and Russia don't interfere with America's business. Whatever we do, we never want to pull the triggers of enough nukes to blow up the world almost. Okay. And there's a common problem, and it's called China. And can't we figure out a way to work together and make China the odd man out? This is what I would be thinking about in some ways if it was me. And I think that's what President Trump was actually thinking. I think that's where he was moving. And I think the left knew it. So immediately they went after the Trump relationship with Russia. Before he could even get it established, they were going to create this collusion, confusion for 2.5 years, which is nothing more than a false narrative on a fake dossier. But the whole plan was to keep Trump from building a relationship. See, by doing that, Trump couldn't really get on the phone and go talk to Russia because it would look like he was in collusion. So they purposely used this to shield him away and to keep us at a distance and at odds with Russia. It's really sad, really. And now Biden is going around repatching up all the old alliances with the bad people. Remember when Obama was in office? Remember he shook hands and went and visited every dictator on the earth. It was incredible to me. Oh, how things are dangerous. This is a dangerous world we live in. The nukes are everywhere. The nukes are everywhere. Give your life to Jesus Christ. It's not just nukes. It's weather manipulation. It's food chain distribution, disruption. It's GMO. So what food you do get is going to be fake half the time. Give your life to Jesus Christ. It's almost over. It's a world in danger. Check out the facelift on my website. Check this out. We're revamping our website. It's beautiful. Not every link works, okay? Not every link works right this moment. I think about 9. There's just a few that they're fixing it right now. They're putting a couple links together, but check it out. Guys, get your tickets for the webinar. Get your tickets for the webinar. There it is. Go to Eventbrite right there. It's a really easy way to do it. Armies of the Antichrist. Thank you, beautiful story. Armies of the Antichrist. Don't forget your tickets. Wow. We're hoping, matter of fact, I'm doing an interview Wednesday morning with the Archbishop of Kazakhstan, and that's Archbishop Athanasius Schneider, who is not happy about what is coming out of Rome. Not happy at the position of the Pope has out of the Vatican. But we're going to be interviewing him about the armies of the Antichrist as well as other things. He'll be talking about, we'll be finding out some of the prophecies and the biblical prophecies that are being debated in the Vatican between the cardinals and the archbishops about where is their view of eschatology. And it's quite remarkable because they've got some other info that we don't have actually in those archives. We're going to try to dig deep into there. He is an expert in eschatology and truly is and he's an exorcist. Okay, so should be a very interesting. We start talking about the armies of the Antichrist. I'm going to be interviewing him on Wednesday, and that's going to be a part of this webinar. He's going to be one of the speakers of the webinar, Armies of the Antichrist, which is going to have Steve Quayle, Mike from Around the World, Archbishop and Athanasius Schneider, Colonel Giamona, Colonel David Giamona, Troy Anderson. They both wrote the book, The Military Guide to Armageddon. Tim Che, with the Interview with the Antichrist movie he produced and directed, which is amazing. Wow. And then we got two huge big names that we're talking with and trying to finish it off. And we may get them both, or we may get one of them. Wow. We probably are going to get one of the two, if not both. And that's going to be huge. Okay. I'll be speaking also. I can't remember who else Heidi's got lined up, a bunch of people. So this is going to be a great lineup for Armies of the Antichrist. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Oh, I'm going to get in trouble with Heidi. Yeah, silver products. I know. Where's my silver? Guys, this is the season. It's November 1st now. This is really the season. Build up your immunity. Get some silver right now. Okay? Take a swig. There's no taste. Tastes like you're drinking water. But it's nano silver. Silver, build up that immunity in you. Matter of fact, let me read on the outside of the box here. Wow. Support, your strong support, strong body, silver strong, family safe, clinically proven, gluten-free, and non-GMO. silver, nano silver liquid. Excellent. Get it, guys. It's at my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. Also, the wound gel. Put it on any wounds, abrasions, minor cuts, lacerations, abrasions, first and second degree burns, skin irritations. Get the nano silver gel. This is what got us through World War II. No doubt about that. Toothpaste. Don't forget, you got to have this. The toothpaste. Awesome. No fluoride. No, just nano silver and winter mint freshness. And it's all natural ingredients. Okay. I love that. Nano silver, silver toothpaste. And of course, you got to have your silver lozenges. So get those now. To get you through this tough time that we're in. The season that we've come into. Just incredible what's going on. You know what, guys? I just feel like when I look at this, when you start talking about the dangers, you start talking about Bible prophecy, and you realize that the Bible says in these last days that perilous times will come, and men will be lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God. But dangerous times will come. That's what that means. Danger. I got news for you. No matter what happens, if the Lord comes back while I'm still alive, I'm going to be raptured out of here. But if not, if I die first, then I want everyone to know that there ain't no grave going to hold my body down. I feel like playing that song. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna get up out of the ground. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Look way down the river. What do you think you see? I see a band of angels. Oh, they're coming after me. Well, there ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. No, there ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Look down yonder, Gabriel. Put your feet on the land and see. Gabriel, don't blow that trumpet until you hear from me. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. No, there ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Well, meet me, Jesus, meet me. Meet me in the middle of the air. And if these wings don't fail me, I'll meet you anywhere. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. No, there ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Well, meet me, mother and father, down by the river road. Mama, you know I'll be there. I'm a checking in my load. Well, there ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. No, there ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Oh, there ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Oh, that's right. I'll be back later with a little more information. It's a busy day in Bible prophecy. Are you serious? Are you serious?